Tip for the sprint drag carry.
So when you get to the carry part of the sprint drag carry, if you just let the weight dangle to the side like this, it's going to do exactly what it's supposed to do. It's going to dangle. What you want to do is kind of like pull it up a little bit to your side to prevent it from dangling. You kind of control it. So don't let it dangle because it's going to get you wobbling all over the place. So kind of like, you can hold it this way as well, but kind of pull it up a little bit. So now you prevent it from dangling. So you are now controlling the weight. Don't let the weight control you. Hope that makes sense. This is not exaggeration. This is exactly how the weight just freely dangles if you don't take control of it.
So your goal is to try to maintain control of the kettlebell. So some additional tip for the sprint drag carry. Time and time again when I see people do this exercise, they're not optimizing their energy source. So they get up and they sprint full speed. No, don't do that. Just jog there, jog down, come back, then grab the sled. And this is where you're trying to drag it using more energy. So a lot of people expend too much energy with the sprint part. So when they start dragging, they now burnt out because you already expended all that energy. So now when you grab the handle, you want to go down, not too fast, but fast enough because you want to reserve some energy to coming back the next 25 meters. So the next 25 meters, that's when you kind of like really try to dig deep because now your legs is tight, it's tired. This when you dig deep, pulling the sled back. Now, the next thing is very, very important. On that shoulder run, when you're going sideways, this is where you try to woosah, catch your energy. It's not about going fast. Just focus on breathing, catching your energy, go down, come back. And then once you get to the carry part, my little tip in the video that I just posted is what you need to do as far as how to hold the kettlebell in a way where you're not using too much energy and it's not controlling you. And then finally, the last part is just sprinting. But the first step for the sprinting and then the dragging is where you have to reserve your energy for the dragging part and then use that energy for the dragging and then reserve some energy doing the little shuttle run, the little hop that you do it sideways and back. That's where you try to get that energy back to now do the kettlebell, and then the last sprint you just go all out. Hope this was helpful. See y'all next time. Standing power throw tip is next. Peace.